Did Greenwood really get back to his prime? After having a very hard time due to the allegations, nobody would have thought he was going to have a future in football. But it actually seems he's getting back to his prime. But is it really like that? Well, before answering to that question, we must go back in time to understand when his prime was and how he was playing at that time. So let's go back to 2018. After great performances in the academy, Greenwood was noticed by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and managed to start playing first-team football. Nobody thought he was going to become a crucial player for the Red Devils in such a short time, but Greenwood proved everyone wrong, scoring 18 goals and 4 assists in the 2019-2020 season. Greenwood became so important because of his dribbling, pace, and explosiveness, but also because of his finishing ability and because of the fact he was equally good with both feet. Greenwood was also able to play in all attacking positions. It was rare to find such a good player at that young age. Keep in mind that at the time, Greenwood was just turning 18. At Manchester United, everyone was sure they finally found the next big thing. And I mean, they were right. Greenwood went on to have another fantastic season with 18 goal contributions, while also being considered an even more crucial player for the team. The 2021-2022 season had a great start too, but then, halfway through, something big happened that conditioned not only Greenwood's career, but his entire life: the raping and assault allegations. As you probably remember, Harriet Robson, Greenwood's girlfriend, shared horrific photographs and videos of injuries, cuts, and bruises that she claims the footballer inflicted on her. This was the start of the end of Greenwood. Obviously, everyone turned their back against him. He was arrested and banned from training and playing football for 18 months. From being the quickest rising and most exciting prospect in England to being forgotten in a heartbeat. This was what happened to Mason Greenwood. He went under the radars for more than a year. And I mean, in this scenario, everybody thought it was over for him. But then, in February 2023, something happened. The prosecutors dropped charges on him. And then in August, Manchester United announced they were going to bring Greenwood back into the team, facing criticism by so many people because of this decision. We want to ask your opinion on this. Do you think it was fair for Manchester United to give a second chance to Greenwood, or should he have just left the club? Let us know your point of view. Anyways, Manchester United was already facing way too much criticism, so they decided to keep him, but at the same time, send him on a loan. But who was going to take the big responsibility of making such a controversial signing after seeing what happened to Manchester United? Well, many clubs were interested but didn't take action, except from Spanish side, Getafe. Getafe knew they were going to face a huge backlash with this controversial move, but they didn't really care and went on to sign Greenwood. In our opinion, they did that for two particular reasons. The first one is that surely Greenwood might have been out of shape, but he was still an extremely talented player, who could have definitely made a difference after getting back to full shape. Second reason is that the move of that player could have given them more spotlights, even if they might have been negative ones. Greenwood joined Getafe on deadline day of the transfer window. Surprisingly, he was welcomed with so much love by the Spanish fans while he was being unveiled in the stadium. Everyone was shouting his name with joy, hyping up the Englishman. After having such a hard time, a big amount of love surely made a difference in Greenwood on the mental aspect, and we all know how much that matters in footballers. You could be the most talented player in the world, but if you're mentally weak, you're not going to get anywhere. Strengthening that aspect was key for Greenwood's redemption. At the very start, Greenwood played just a few minutes with Getafe. Obviously, he was out for quite some time, so he needed to get back into playing condition, and he quickly completed that task. In fact, he scored the first goal a month after he joined against Celta Vigo. From then, it has only gotten better and better for Greenwood. He has been improving game after game, and finally he started scoring and assisting more. Just look at this goal he scored against Almeria. At the moment we are recording this video, Greenwood has scored 7 goals and got 4 assists. But obviously, goals and assists aren't everything you need to judge a footballer. You must also consider the way he plays. And Greenwood has been showing all of the traits he showed back in the day with Manchester United. The ones that we told not so long ago. dribbling, pace, explosiveness, and great finishing. It's safe to say he's getting closer and closer to his prime. He's finally becoming the player he once was. So yeah, we can say Prime Greenwood is coming back. But wait, we're not done with this video yet. There's another question to answer. If Greenwood actually gets back to his prime, what's next for him after his time with Getafe? There's already been reports of Getafe signing him permanently, offering more than $40 million to the Red Devils. Greenwood is also being linked to even bigger clubs like Barcelona, Juventus, and Real Madrid. But Manchester United didn't take a decision yet, and the reason behind that was explained by Fabrizio Romano, who said that at the end of the season, Manchester United will be having not only Greenwood, but also Sancho returning from loans. Manchester United's new board will want to change their spotting director too, so the decision will eventually be took only in the summer. One thing is for sure, if Greenwood keeps going like this, he'll be having the eyes of all the top clubs on him. The thing is, he will probably have to live with the burden of what he's done for the rest of his career. He probably deserves to be forgiven and given a second chance. Again, let us know what you think about this very intriguing topic in the comments. For now, let's keep enjoying his football abilities, and let's see how he plays with his season at Getafe, but also how his long-term future keeps progressing. Also, before you leave, don't forget to have a look at some of the other videos we've made.